my child, I am the Lord your God, the one who formed you in your mother's womb, who called you by name before the foundations of the world were laid. I know your thoughts, your fears, your questions, your struggles. I know what was hidden from you. I know what has been done in the shadows without your permission, and I have not been silent. Even when you could not see, I was moving. Even when your heart was broken and you thought no one noticed, I saw it. Even when people misused what I gave you, your body, your image, your bloodline, I saw it all. And now I speak to you directly. This message is for you. Do not skip this, for it is your warning, your comfort, your calling, your deliverance. Your DNA signature, the very blueprint I designed for you in holy love and intention, has been touched, traced, taken. There are forces, both human and spiritual, that sought to use it without your consent. They applied it to something dark, something deceptive, something tied to old contracts that were not yours to bear. You were unaware, because the enemy always works in secret, behind veils, behind false promises and smiles. But I expose all things in my time. And this is my time. You must understand that this battle you are in didn't begin today, it has roots. Long roots, some in your family line, some in your ancestry, some by association, some by simple innocence. But I am your defender. Do not panic, child. Do not be afraid. Your God does not bring you truth to destroy you, but to free you. You have felt the strange heaviness lately, haven't you? The fatigue you cannot explain. The moments where your mind seemed foggy, as if someone else's emotions were passing through you. The nightmares, the sudden impulses, the moments where you didn't feel like yourself. You wondered if you were imagining things. You were not. Something dark attached itself to a version of you through your DNA, a sample, a signature, a sequence copied without your knowing. But I am the God who interrupts what the enemy starts. The paperwork, the application, the contract formed in your name, it was forged in spiritual and possibly earthly realms. One intended to access something they shouldn't by pretending to be connected to you. They thought your light, your soul's resonance, your divine blueprint would give them access. But they misunderstood one thing, that I, the Lord your God, place seals on my children that no man, woman or spirit can truly mimic. They can copy the outer forms. They can take a strand of your DNA. They can write your name. But they cannot replicate the spirit I placed in you. You were not meant to carry this alone. That's why I am telling you now. That's why this message has reached you in this moment, on this day, in this hour. Because I am breaking the chains that were tied to what they did. Even now, I send angels to reverse what they tried to seal in the night. Even now, I send my spirit to hover over you, to cleanse your name, your essence, your destiny. So they tried to write a false story about you, but I am the author of your life, and I am writing my own words over your scroll. You will not be defined by the actions of others. You will not carry the burdens of misused energy. I am restoring you. But you must pay attention now. This is not the time to remain blind. Wake up, beloved. Pay attention to the places you go, the people around you, the sudden friendships that feel too fast. Pay attention to strange messages, contracts, even electronic devices. Be vigilant, not in fear, but in wisdom. There are things being undone, but also things still trying to slip through. Trust the discernment I've placed within you. That gut feeling. That inner alarm. That's not paranoia. That's me. I am in your intuition. I speak in the quiet place. Come to me. Spend time with me. I will sharpen your sight. There was a woman who took your name spiritually and tied it to something that was not pure. Her intention was to cloak herself in your light because she lost her own. Her past is riddled with broken promises and choices that led her to darkness. In desperation, she looked for a soul that shined brighter, one unprotected by worldly power but protected by me. You, child. That's who you are. Your light was noticed. They came for it. But I never allowed full access. What they copied was just the outer garment. But your essence is sealed. Still, you must forgive. I know that's not what you want to hear, but listen to me. Forgiveness does not mean returning to the same people or places. Forgiveness means release. It is the key that unlocks your full healing because bitterness will bind you just as much as the attack. Let me handle justice. Let me judge the matter. I have seen what you have not. I see the end from the beginning. Your part is to keep walking in the light I give you. I will expose. I will dismantle. I will restore. But you must remain in me. Do not let fear close your heart. This was never meant to destroy you. It was a wake-up call. A divine reminder that you are chosen, anointed, and being watched by heaven. Do you think I allow anything to happen to you without purpose? Even in this, I am drawing you into higher places. You are being refined, purified, and elevated. Those who tried to use your essence for darkness will soon tremble, not because of you, but because of me. I am the lion who roars over his children. I am the flame that surrounds the pure in heart. I am your advocate, and I am moving. You may notice strange delays or blockages, things that should be easy but suddenly are not. That's not coincidence. Those are the echoes of what was attempted in secret. But I am sending my fire to burn through the false paperwork, through the spiritual binding, through every imitation that bore your name. Watch as I reverse it. Watch as the plans of the wicked fold in on themselves. Watch as I bring you new favor, new clarity, and divine connections that cannot be manipulated. I will show you who to trust. I will give you names. I will give you signs. Walk closely with me, and you will see the unveiling. You have always felt different, haven't you? As if something about you stood out without trying. That was not your imagination. I placed within you a divine resonance, a frequency of light that draws both the broken and the wicked. The broken come to be healed, but the wicked come to steal. I am protecting you from both, because now is the time for you to step into your true purpose, free from all imitation and theft. I am healing not only what was done to your DNA signature, but what was spoken over you in childhood, in moments of vulnerability, in secret rituals that were never yours. I go into the roots, into the deep places. You were not made to carry the trauma of others. Let me pull it out of you. Let me breathe new life into your bones. You are more than what they said. You are more than the confusion. You are more than the delay. You are my child, and I have marked you for divine destiny. Be wise. Clean your home spiritually. Seek my name aloud in every room. Anoint your head with oil and declare yourself free. Cancel every word, every agreement, every identity that was spoken over you that did not come from me. Say it aloud. I am a child of the Most High God. I revoke every spiritual contract made without my consent. I renounce all darkness. I receive God's covering, His cleansing, and His protection in the name of Jesus. Do not fear what you feel. The power of my name drives out every imposter spirit. There are angels stationed around you now. Some of them have been with you since birth. Others are assigned for this new season. They will guard your dreams, your decisions, your directions. Do not be surprised if you begin to see visions or hear confirmations in the next few days. I am speaking, and you will know it is me. Do not run. Do not doubt. Just receive. I correct, but I also comfort. I discipline, but I also delight in you. This is your moment. This is not punishment. This is restoration. The enemy overplayed his hand by touching what was holy. Now I step in. Watch me move. Watch me vindicate. Watch me silence every accusation and every false report. I am the God of justice, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. No signature stolen, no DNA manipulated, no spiritual lie will stand against my decree. You are mine. So rise, child. Rise in faith. Rise in truth. Rise in prayer. Rise in worship. You are about to witness miracles, but they will come through obedience. Stay close. Stay grounded. Stay holy. I have a new name for you. One no one can steal. I will whisper it to you soon. When I do, write it down. It is your banner, your promise, your new identity. I love you. I have never left you. Even in the silence, I was speaking through everything. And now I bring clarity. Now I bring light. Now I bring justice. Your story will not end in confusion. It will end in glory, because I am God. And this is just for you. My child, I am speaking to you directly now. Let these words settle in your soul like morning dew upon a thirsty garden. I am not far away from you. I am closer than breath, closer than the very rhythm of your heartbeat, and I have seen what you have not yet seen. I have heard what has been spoken in the shadows. I know what was done when no one else was watching. and I come now with truth not to frighten you, but to awaken you. Your DNA, your very essence, has been touched without your consent. It was used, misused, for something dark, something hidden, something dangerous. You are not aware, but I was. And I have not left you alone in this. You are made in my image, and your spiritual code, your inner light, your soul's fingerprint, is known in the heavenly realm. It is pure, it is divine, and it bears the mark of my intention. But someone, somewhere, tampered with what is sacred. They took what was yours, used your energetic blueprint to access a gate that should never have been opened. I watched, and though I did not stop it in that moment, for reasons that will now be revealed, I never turned my gaze from you. You may be asking, why me, Lord? What could anyone gain from using my signature? Because you carry light. You carry a purpose that threatens the darkness. Your potential, when fully awakened, shakes the very foundation of spiritual oppression. There are things about you that you have yet to remember. Gifts buried under layers of pain. Strength that once slept, now stirring. Your destiny is not a random walk through time, it is a battle plan written before you took your first breath. That is why your DNA was stolen. Not for science, not for medicine, but for power. Someone tried to bind your name to an agreement made in silence. A pact. An authorization in the unseen. They used your soul's echo to bypass spiritual barriers. It was done through a ritual that mimicked your vibration, faked your permission. They assumed you would never notice, never awaken, never reclaim what is yours. But I say to you now, awaken, for your time of ignorance has ended. You are not bound by what you did not willfully agree to. You are not owned by signatures forged in the spiritual realm. What was done without your knowledge, and now bring into your awareness. I speak light into the places where darkness has claimed residency. I shine upon what they tried to keep buried. The hidden file is now opened. The secret document burned by the fire of my truth. I have sent angels to gather every false record tied to your name. Every word spoken against your soul, words you never uttered, is being undone in my courtroom. I have issued a divine cease and desist. But you must align with me now. You must choose to reclaim your inheritance, to renounce the false claims, to walk boldly in truth. There was a time when silence protected you. But now, your silence could be misinterpreted as agreement. I will not allow your voice to be stolen any longer. Speak now. Fear that you do not agree with what was done. Say aloud with the authority I've given you, I reject every dark covenant made without my knowing. I break agreement with what was done using my DNA signature. I reclaim what is mine. I am God's child. My soul, my spirit, my path, fully belong to Him. You do not have to understand the full depth of what was attempted. You only need to know that I saw it. I intervened. I blocked the full effect. But now I require your conscious return to alignment. You must step out of the passive posture and into active authority. Your body, your blood, your energy, it is sacred. And I say again, they used your code to access something they believed would elevate them. Instead, it's sum in judgment. This is not just about spiritual warfare. This is about identity theft on a level deeper than what the world sees. They didn't just want to look like you. They wanted to become you in the unseen realm. Your light, your purpose, your destiny. They wanted to wear it like a garment. But my child, no one can wear what I tailored for you. No counterfeit can withstand the purity of what I placed inside you. This message is a divine alarm clock. It is shaking you out of slumber. You've been sensing something, haven't you? An unease. A heaviness. Dreams that felt off. Disruptions. Emotional confusion. Distractions that came out of nowhere. These were not coincidences. These were symptoms of interference. But I say now, peace returns. Money is coming. And justice has already been set in motion. Your enemies will not understand how their plan unraveled so quickly. They will not comprehend why the access they once had has been shut off. It is because you are remembering. You are receiving this message, not by accident, but by divine appointment. I arranged this. I stirred your spirit to listen. And now I will walk with you into the healing that is required. Let me tell you something deeper now. That mark upon your DNA, it carries my name. I placed within you the breath of eternity. Your cells vibrate with my love. That's why you feel things others do not. That's why you dream vividly, weep suddenly, or feel joy that can't be explained. You are sensitive because you are meant to sense. You are different because I made you to be a signal, a beacon, a guidepost for others in darkness. There are things I want to activate in you now. Spiritual gifts that have been dormant. Words of knowledge. Discernment. A boldness that cuts through confusion. I am giving you new sight, not just with your eyes, but with your spirit. You will see truth beneath the masks. You will sense intention behind the words. And you will know when something is not of me. Do not be afraid when you begin to feel differently around certain people. Dream you once trusted will now feel strange. That is because their connection to you was built on the stolen energy. Now that the counterfeit is breaking, the false friendships, false attractions, false alliances, they will feel exposed. That is my protection, not punishment. This next season will be like peeling away layers you didn't know were covering you. You will cry. You will be angry. You will grieve the time lost. But I promise you, nothing is truly lost in me. What was delayed is being accelerated. What was taken is being restored. What was hidden is being revealed. And most importantly, what was misused is being purified and returned. You are not cursed. You are chosen. You are not broken. You are being reassembled into something stronger. You are not forgotten. You are being called out by name. I want you to remember this. The enemy only tries to imitate what he fears. He copied your essence because he feared what would happen when you fully awaken. That's how powerful you are. That's how important you are to the divine tapestry I am weaving. You are a key, a door, a passageway for others. When you rise, others will rise. When you reclaim your voice, others will follow. You are not just saving yourself. You are breaking a chain that's been holding your entire bloodline. There are people in your family who have struggled under invisible weight. Silent battles. Emotional torment. Cycles of failure. Now you know why. Because this dark agreement tried to affect not just you, but everyone connected to your DNA. But because you received this word, because you listened, you are now the breaker. The cycle ends with you. The generational burden is lifting. The spell is broken. I speak peace over your mind now. I remove every lingering trace of that false signature. I erase it from every record in the spirit. Your name is written in my book, not in the archives of the deceiver. I place a new seal upon your heart. The seal of the Most High God. The seal of protection, truth, and restoration. In this moment forward, no one may use what is yours without divine consequence. I have not come to burden you, but to free you. I have not spoken this to frighten you, but to empower you. You are waking up to who you really are. And when you walk in your true identity, nothing forged against you will stand. Not curses. Not gossip. Not confusion. Not manipulation. Not even the plans of the enemy dressed in light. I want you to take some time alone after reading this. Be still. Listen for me. I will confirm this word in ways that speak only to you. I will show you symbols, patterns, memories. Pay attention, keep your heart open. I will guide you in what to pray, what to release, and what to embrace.